I did what I like. If like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't fault him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me.
Game plan, and you know, a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, he's to me, he's still a kid. And when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind.
The upcoming clash between Gervonta Tank Davis and Jake Paul has generated far more buzz than most expected, even leading to an unexpected reunion between Davis and Floyd Mayweather after nearly 2 years of tension between them. Many fans assumed the two would never reconnect, but that changed when Floyd decided to step into Davis's training camp to help fine-tune his defense and address the size difference heading into the fight. During his visit, Mayweather personally guided Davis through shadowboxing drills, strength training, and conditioning work. He even provided hands-on coaching as Davis sparred with larger opponents, offering tactical advice and real-time corrections to sharpen his technique.
Break the chest. Hey, move your feet, shake. You don't do what the fuck you want to do.
That got ring experience as a fighter to be in your corner so they can help you when you get in certain situations. Can tell you how you can go about the situation.
There was no trace of tension when the two finally crossed paths. In fact, the moment caught everyone by surprise. Despite their history, Floyd was welcomed with genuine respect, and his calm, professional demeanor helped set a positive tone right away. As other fighters continued their sessions in the gym, Floyd, Gervonta Davis, and his coaches spent some time in conversation, reflecting on training strategies and shared memories. When Davis began his workout, it felt like old times again. Mayweather occasionally stepped in to offer pointers and subtle adjustments, working seamlessly alongside trainers Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis to help refine Tank's technique. With these intense training sessions underway, many expect Gervonta Tank Davis to come out on top when he finally steps into the ring with Jake Paul. Tank and Floyd Mayweather share a similar mindset and work ethic, something that was also evident in Davis's earlier bout against Lamont Roach. However, not everyone is convinced this fight will be entirely genuine. Some fans speculate that Davis might hold back or even take it easy on Paul. Conspiracy theories have continued to swirl around Jake Paul's boxing career, especially after his last exhibition with Mike Tyson, which many viewers criticized as more of a spectacle than a serious contest.
It's not even on that pro record. It's basically just like a exhibition.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Crazy.
Bank robbery.
Huh?
Bank robbery.
Well, not really, because people, I swear everyone has Netflix, so most people have Netflix.
But for them, they're getting a bag.
So yeah, for them, yeah, it's probably a bank robbery. Yeah, they're robbing.
At the moment, there's no indication of anything suspicious surrounding the fight. Whether Gervonta Davis decides to unleash his full power on fight night is something fans will have to wait and see. However, if the matchup goes the distance and ends up in the judges' hands, that's where potential controversy could arise. Recent reports suggest that one of the 3 judges scoring the Paul versus Davis fight will actually be an AI system, a first of its kind move that has already sparked debate about fairness and accuracy in boxing decisions.
You can be the fighter to stop him, and if you can stop him, do you think you can stop him?
Yeah, for sure. I think I can stop him. I'm much quicker than him. He's much stronger, much bigger, but we all know that tall fighters is a taller fighter. A shorter person is hard to fight a taller person. So, I mean, well, a taller person is hard to fight a shorter person.
Although AI technology has been showcased during boxing broadcasts before, this marks the first time an artificial intelligence system will play an official role in scoring a bout. Fortunately, since this matchup is classified as an exhibition, the stakes are somewhat lower, but the move could still spark serious controversy. If fans feel one fighter clearly outperforms the other, and the AI delivers an unexpected result, backlash is almost guaranteed. Considering Jake Paul already faces plenty of skepticism from boxing fans, many expect this decision to stir even more debate once the fight concludes.
Netflix. Yeah.
Down the lens, why should everyone tune in tomorrow night? The Zone pay-per-view. What a card. It's nice to see Misfits back. It's nice to see JJ back.
Mrs. 22, I mean, I don't need to say much. Look online, see all the chaos that's happening. It's gonna be rowdy, it's gonna be chaotic, but it's gonna be...
The showdown between Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis is now just over a month away, and the event is set to include a stacked undercard featuring top-tier talent like Alicia Baumgardner, Ellis, Gary Antoine Russell, and several other notable names. As for Davis and Floyd Mayweather, their relationship had deteriorated significantly over the past year, leaving many fans concerned about where things stood between them. The tension reached its peak when Mayweather not only appeared to side against Davis during his previous fight, but also behaved in a way that many felt was uncharacteristic of a boxing legend. Despite the rocky history, supporters are hopeful that their renewed contact signals a step toward reconciliation.
Live on Netflix, in the Center Miami, Florida.
Talk about, we got...
No, real quick,
What's up?
actually, I just wanted to say I saw Gervonta Davis was in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still in here. I know he has his big...
Tank on here?
Yeah, Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know if he's still...
Boxing icon Floyd Mayweather played a pivotal role in shaping Gervonta "Tank" Davis's career, mentoring him through multiple world title victories across several weight divisions. Under Floyd's guidance, Davis rose to become one of the sport's most electrifying and talked-about fighters. However, their relationship fractured in 2022, and what followed was a public feud filled with tension and sharp exchanges from both sides. In a recent appearance on the Jay Hill podcast, Davis revealed that his former mentor once placed him in a matchup where he allegedly wanted him to lose. According to Davis, Mayweather's frustration ran so deep that he even shared tactical advice with Davis's then-opponent Frank Martin in hopes of giving him an edge. Mayweather reportedly described what should have been an easy win for Davis as a 50-50 fight and privately offered tips to help Martin exploit Tank's weaknesses. Whether that advice made any difference remains unclear.
Outs in the past years in boxing, and we're coming to fight. We made it smaller gloves just now today, so someone's getting put to sleep.
How's your mental?
I'm doing great, man. I'm just so happy to be here. I love all of this. Excited to get back to camp and just knock this guy out and prove people wrong once again.
What you guys gonna agree on?
Oh man, this is where we first wanted it in the first place. This is where it's all at. Miami's popping, Better's here, so download Better, and man, we're gonna run it up on November 14th.
Do you believe that this boxing event put you closer to the fight with Canelo Alvarez? I mean, you are fighting with a regular...
But that incident wasn't the core of the problem. The real tension stemmed from Floyd Mayweather's direct involvement. What had once been a strong mentor-protege bond between him and Gervonta Davis had turned into one of boxing's most public and dramatic rivalries, a clash between teacher and student that few expected to see unfold so bitterly.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does being around a guy like Floyd do for you?
He could tell you, go run at 2 in the morning. You know, go do it when, cause 9 times out of 10, we know your opponent sleep at that time. So go run at 2 in the morning and go give yourself a mental edge.
In a recent interview with Jay Hill, Gervonta "Tank" Davis made several eye-opening claims, and one of the most surprising centered around his former mentor, Floyd Mayweather. Davis alleged that Mayweather had, at times, secretly hoped to see him defeated. He described a series of behind-the-scenes incidents that suggested Floyd wasn't always rooting for his success. According to Davis, there was even a moment when Mayweather nearly got his wish, as Tank faced challenges that could have led to a loss. True to form, Floyd didn't stay silent, and before their eventual reconciliation, he reportedly tried once again to disrupt Davis's focus ahead of a major world title fight.
Well, my thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level.
Here's how it all unfolded. Gervonta "Tank" Davis was once mentored by the legendary Floyd Mayweather, but today the two are no longer on speaking terms. Their fallout played out publicly, marking one of the most talked about splits in modern boxing. Despite the drama, Davis managed to move forward, evolving into a more complete fighter and an even bigger global star. While it's unfortunate to hear about the breakdown of such a high-profile partnership, Davis recently shed light on what really happened between him and Mayweather's promotional company. In a candid conversation on the Jay Hill podcast, he finally shared his side of the story and explained how things took a turn behind the scenes.
I was in a lose-lose situation. Now, what came out still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, make me lose. But he thought I was.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
When you finally get close to someone you once idolized, like Floyd Mayweather, you start to see a different side of them. And for Gervonta Davis, that realization was painful. He admitted it felt like a huge disappointment, one that pushed him to carve his own path. According to Davis, there were moments when he was placed in impossible situations, like during his first world title fight against Jose Pedraza. At the time, he was just 21 years old, undefeated at 16-0, and hadn't fought in nearly 8 months. He wasn't making much either, around $10,000 a fight. Then came the ultimatum: take the fight or risk being shelved. Davis revealed that he was struggling financially, even getting evicted and selling his car, and he firmly believes that Mayweather orchestrated it intentionally. Looking back, he said he started warning other young fighters so they wouldn't go through the same thing. But now, whenever some of those same fighters call him out, it cuts deep. It feels like betrayal.
First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. How the say Terrence Crawford should fight? Finna be there. They don't make no sense.
That's all for today's video. Until next time, stay tuned and take care.